Danny sat at his desk, staring at his math textbook. His head spun as he tried to understand the equations. Why can't I be as smart as Ava? He thought. Ava glanced over and saw his frustration. Danny, what's wrong? I'm just not smart enough, Danny sighed. I wish I had superpowers like those superheroes in the movies. Then I could just zap the answers into my brain. Ava shook her head and grinned. Danny, you already have a superpower. You just don't know it yet. Danny raised an eyebrow. What are you talking about? Ava pulled out her Bible and flipped to 1 John chapter 4 verse 4. Greater is he that is in you than he that is in the world. Danny, you don't need imaginary superpowers because God has already given you real power through the Holy Spirit. Danny frowned. What does that even mean? The next day in science class, Mr. James taught about the human brain. Did you know that your brain generates enough electricity to power a light bulb? He asked. Danny's eyes widened. Wait, what? Yes! Your brain processes information at about 268 miles per hour. It's an amazing creation of God. That's why Psalm 139 verse 14 says, "You are fearfully and wonderfully made." Danny leaned back in his chair thinking, so my brain is already powerful? Later that afternoon, Danny went to basketball practice. Coach Williams blew his whistle. All right, team, we have an important game this weekend. We need a captain. Who is stepping up? Danny gulped. He wanted to be captain, but fear held him back. What if I mess up? Then Ava's words echoed in his mind. You already have a superpower. Danny whispered Romans chapter 12 verse 2 under his breath. Be transformed by the renewing of your mind. With renewed confidence, he raised his hand. Coach, I'll do it. Coach Williams smiled. Great choice, Danny. That evening, Danny visited his grandfather. Grandpa, did you know the brain is super powerful? Grandpa Elijah chuckled. Of course, Danny. But the greatest power isn't just in your brain, it's in your spirit. When you trust God and let the Holy Spirit guide you, you can do things beyond what you ever imagined. Danny's eyes sparkled. Like what? Like overcoming fear, thinking wisely, learning new things, and helping others. That's why Jesus said in Acts chapter 1 verse 8 that the Holy Spirit gives us power. Danny nodded. So I don't need superhero powers. I already have God's power. Exactly, Grandpa Elijah smiled. Now go use it. At the big basketball game, the score was tied. There were only 10 seconds left. Danny dribbled down the court. I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. Philippians chapter 4 verse 13. With a deep breath, he took the shot. Swish! The buzzer sounded. The crowd erupted in cheers. Ava ran up to him. See? I told you. You're operating from the power within. Danny grinned. And it's way better than any superhero power